What's up, everybody? I am just gonna finish up my makeup, but I wanted to do a St. Patrick's Day inspired makeup look. I kind of do this in the fall at times, but what else better day to do it than today, because you can wear green, and with everything that's going on in the world, we need something to kind of brighten our day a little bit, because there's just so much going on in the world right now. I have fur babies. They will bark at any neighbor, any dog, you name it. So you hear that? That's what's going on. Plus, I have the radio playing in the background. There's that. I've done all my steps except for my eye look, and I'm going to be using this. This is one of my favorite palettes from Juvia's place. It is the Tribe. I love the greens because I have hazel eyes, and I like to make my eyes look greener. So I typically gravitate to greens. I will play with blues. Y'all seen that. If you've watched any of my other stuff, I do play with blues and pinks and stuff like that. So I am going to do my look out of that palette today. Let's see here. I want to lay a transitional shade. I need that one. Okay, I'm going to go in with this one right here, which is Tootsie, and lay that to kind of give me my outline. Sweet pea! Sweet pea! Somebody's outside. And a few years ago, actually a while ago, not few, a while ago now, when my grandmother passed away, but before that, when I was too young to even realize what we were doing, we gave my grandmother a book, and she filled in her genealogy in part of what she knew. She put down her parents' names, what her grandparents' names were, and where they were from. And lo and behold, I believe the Herkimers, which was her grandparents' name, the Herkimers, they were from Scotland and Ireland, or something like that, because the Benedicts were from England. And I think when we trace that back a little further too, I think there may have been some German in there. I don't remember exactly. But I know the most prominent was Scottish and Irish. So, somewhere down the line, I have some Irish heritage. And anybody who's connected to me through that side of the family, they would as well. Even my last name has Scottish and Irish roots, mostly Scottish, if I believe I read correctly, because I have a coat of arms a Scottish coat of arms. Alright, so that's my transitional shade. Now I'm going to kind of buff that out a little bit with this one here, this lighter green, and it's Masai. I'm going to go over that, just kind of smooth it out and give my greens a gradient. But the one thing, oh, many things, we didn't really, I don't think, like some, they have like these hardcore traditions of certain heritages, like Italian and all that stuff. We didn't really have any of that, to my recollection, that were like, these are things that our ancestors did and you need to do too. Like, you know how there are some that are like today, they'll do the corned beef hash and the corned beef and all that stuff the traditional way that it should be done, but we never really did any of that stuff. So I don't know how strong that Irish is in my family. So now I've got the transitional shade and I've buffed it out with that lighter green. I want to deepen my crease, so I'm going to go in and make my crease deeper so it'll stand out, because I have recessed kind of my hood's different. It's not flat. Mine goes back because my bone is right there. So if I look straight ahead, so if I look like this, I have more lid space. If I look like this, I don't. So that's the quandary that I have to deal with. So there's that. So now I want to deepen it a little bit in there. And I'm going to go in with this one, Sand, and deepen that. Yeah, it makes it look like my crease stands out a little better, or more. Not better, but more. And I'm going to kind of make it a V on my outer. I see the difference between this one when I deepen my crease and this one for when I have it. This one looks like I have just a lid, not a crease. This one looks like I have a crease now. And all I'm doing, because I put that down, I'm going back over my transition shade to kind of buff that out a little bit so it's not so harsh. I think I'm going to do gold on my lid. Make it like a little pot of gold. Why not, right? And we're going to go St. Patrick's Day, just as we'll go full Lucky Charms. I used to not play with colors like these, and on occasion I still don't. I try to keep it very very daytime, very work friendly with the browns and the neutrals and all that. Winging out a little bit. But today is my short day. I'm gonna play with color. And I like green. Alright. Let's go lay down the gold, or the pot of gold. And I'm going to go right still in this palette here in this center gold. And it's the shade Chaga. I hope I'm saying these right, which I'm pretty sure I'm not, but anyway. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm liking this today. What do I want to do underneath? Need to buff that out. Smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line with Tootsie, which is just my transition shade. I'm going to get that close to the liner, which is a eyeliner crayon. And it was set with my Anastasia Beverly Hills shade Beast. Alright, so did that. Now I want to see if I can do... Alright. Now we need an inner core highlight. Do I want to use that one? I don't want to use that one. So I'm through with this. I did everything except I'm not going to do my inner corner highlight with that because I don't like the Coro or whatever shade that is. I'm going to go in with this one here in my Morphe palette and do that as my inner corner highlight. It's a little bit of a pinky, champagne-y white shade. I usually go in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea coral shade. I think it's coral. I want to hit the brown bone with that. Alrighty. So now I can get rid of my under eye powder because that's just to catch any fallout, which with any time there's color, you're gonna have fallout. And this is my bag I can get off. Alright, so that's pretty much my eye look. Now I want to highlight and put on a lippy. Highlight is just for when the light hits your face. Give it a little extra oomph. Shows it really good in pictures too. Gotta hit that Cupid's bow. And that was my Jeffree Star Peach Goddess highlighter. I think it's Peach Goddess. Yeah, Peach Goddess. So that's that. Now I want to finish my lips. Since I'm going like this, I'm going to do browns. And a cash app. Alright, so while that's setting, before I do my next step, I'm going to take my braids out. Or the heater just kicked on. I do this to my hair with mousse in it to kind of give it a wavy look. Now I really look Irish with red hair. Alright, so now that that shade's kind of dry, I'm going to go over it with this other one and Can't Relate, and I'm going to pop that in the middle. Kind of lightens it a little bit. Now I'm going to go over it with my lip gloss. And I better let it dry. I'll do some mascara. I don't know about y'all. Have you ever tried this one? This is Rimmel. And it is the most wet mascara I've ever had in my life. That dry. And that one's a nightmare. This is her glossiness. I got that in my Christmas unboxing. If you watch that, that's in my, you'll find it on my YouTube channel, because that's probably where I'll put this, on my YouTube channel, and then I'll share it everywhere else. All right, one more layer of mascara. My second coat of mascara is typically the Believe Beauty that I have right now. in the purple one because it's supposed to have like microfibers in it or whatever to create the illusion of false lashes. So I'll go over it with that, and then I'll go over my bottom ones with this Wet n Wild Mega Wear to separate my bottom lashes. And then that's it. Makeup is done for the day. Set it and forget it. Ooh, Lordy. Look at that highlight popping. Ooh, Lord. All right. A little bit of cleanup. All right. This is my eye look for the day. And now it's time for me to go to work and get some things done. And everything. Where's the thing? There it is. You guys have an amazing Tuesday. Do not let this coronavirus crap scare get you down. Go out. Stand on the blood of Jesus. Stand on Psalm 91. He who dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and fortress, and in Him I will trust. Surely He will deliver me from the snare of the fowler and the noisome pestilence. He will cover me with His feathers. We're covered. So stand on that. And y'all have an amazing one. Bye.